They're live. It might be live. I don't know if it's live or not. Maybe? Is it? Yeah. Yeah, it's on Twitch, I think. But is it on the other one? Is it on YouTube? Don't know. Don't know. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is on YouTube. Yeah, it is. Good. Good. Hello. How are we doing? Let's get some music going because this is very quiet at the moment. Gotta use some of that free lo-fi chill. Why not? Some lo-fi chill. Turn that down. Oh no, that's way too loud. Turn that off for a second. Hold on. What filters? There we go. There we go. Lovely stuff. How we doing? Yo, let's go Tundra. Hello, Hudan. Hello, Trollson. Hello, Poppy. Hello, Arisha TBT. How we doing? All on YouTube. We're going to talk about our boys. Our boys for Whitemon. He's back. He's 100% back with the team at boot camp right now, gearing up to play some matches for Blast Slam. Blast starts tomorrow. At least the group stage does. Should we have a look at the group stage? Should we talk about the team? What do we want to do? Do you want to talk about transfers and all that stuff? What's people interested in? That's what we're here to talk about, right? Here to talk about some stuff, some things. Let's have a look at the Liquipedia page for Tundra Esports. We go over here. Wha-bam! We're there already. Holy crap, it's almost like he arranged it. It's almost like he arranged it. Maybe I did. Who we got here? Right here. Let's control. What's that? Zoom in. Oh, there we go. Whoa, a little bit too much. Who we got in position 1? A brand new player, goes by the name. Team already in SG. In SG, what's SG? I don't know that acronym, but you're gonna have to tell me what you mean by that. However, we got Pure Ivan Moskalenko, formerly of BB Team, Bet Boom Team, has made the transfer back to Tundra. He's no longer on loan. He's a full-time Tundra player this time. Very exciting stuff. We remember him, of course, from our 2024 season, where he did very well. Never quite making it to the #1 spot with us at any point, but putting in a damn good show nonetheless. Then we have BZM back at it in position 2. The god, the Bulgarian god, is gonna make some mighty shows. Let's see. Our captain, my captain, Netta Shapira, 33, the mastermind. How's the scrim results? Do you know what? I need to ask Noah. Is Noah gonna tell me? I don't know if Noah's gonna tell me, to be honest. Oh, Singapore. Not already in Singapore. They are currently boot camping because the first part of the Blast tournament is played online in Europe. So you can be anywhere in Europe and play from there. And the way in which they're doing it is that all the teams that are not in Europe are being brought over from their location into Europe so that they can do the group stage in Europe. And then the final part of the tournament over in at the beginning of November, that's being done in Singapore. Right after the Fissure Playground 2 wraps up. So yes, team are all gearing up for that, as well as Fissure Playground, which is just around the corner in Belgrade. So yes, we have got Ari, a fellow Brit, Matthew Walker there, coming in position 4, and returning to the squad after an unfortunate visa issue Matthew Philmon, the Whitemon. And I can confirm that we have secured him a rock solid visa for this year. So there should be no more issues like we saw at TI. It should be pretty damn sweet for old Whitemon there, which is good. Obviously, we had a couple of people drop out, and I just want to say from the Tundra back of house staff, huge thank you to Crystallis Remco, who is on loan at the moment to Mouse. He's doing very well there. I think he got top two Fissure Universe. Remco's a great guy. He was super nice to chat with. Luke, you can't be typing things. I'm gonna mute my damn thing. Pause notifications. There we go. He's great, nice guy. Main thing with who is this in relation? I had a creative director of Tundra. Base. The current sort of like I've been asked to sort of spokesperson it a little bit, just because team is preparing for Blast. So yes, creative director. I filmed the vlogs as well. So I'll be going to see the team from the 20th of October. I'll be filming with them. So if you have any questions you want me to ask the team, please drop them. I need some inspiration for some questions, please. So you'll have seen my face pop up a couple of times in the anime tier list. I'm in that a little bit. You'd have seen me in a couple of the TI vlogs as well. Not social media manager. Creative guy. Hey, thank you. That's my responsibility. You'll see the back of you'll see my back in the imposter video as well. And you'll hear my voice all over the place because I do all the VOs when there needs to be a VO. When you got a smooth, calm voice like this and dynamism to do various different kinds of voices, you get us to do some voiceovers every now and then, you know? Anyway, so yes, that's me. That's who I am. But the team are ready for tomorrow, from what I hear. And they're gearing up for a strong first performance. Crystallis, good guy. Saxa, he has decided to chill. I'm not sure what his plans are, but yes, that is something that has happened as well. Can't really say too much more about that, I guess. It's an interesting format, Blast. Let's look at Blast for a second. So, what we got going on? It's a modified Swiss system of 16 teams. All matches are best of 3. Well, that's a lie. Oh no, that's Fissure. What am I talking about? Wake up, James. Wake up. So, let's open up Blast Slam 4 as well. There we go. Right, Blast Slam 4. Interesting one. Best of 1 round robin. So we got a spicy number of games going on. And that's what's happening in this first segment. How long does it last? Best of 1, 14th to 18th. So we got 4 days of Dota coming up. Top 2 teams advance to semi-finals. 3rd to 8th proceed to play-in, and 9th to 12th proceed to last chance playoffs. Last chance playoffs is October 19th. Winner advance to play-in. Play-in October 19th. The winner advances to quarterfinals. The remaining teams are eliminated. Okay, so we got this round robin, yada 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 thing, into last chance playoff, into play-in. So either you come first or second to go to Singapore, or you gotta play through the play-in. Essentially, you have to play through playoff or just play-in. And then there's playoffs. Okay, they've named it wrong. Weird. Last chance playoff, into play-in, into Singapore playoffs. If you can rate the teams from out of 10, what will you rate them? Yo, we're going to do that? We're really going to do that? We want to do it for Blast, or do we want to do it for Fissure? Because Blast's a weird one. Blast, I'd say they got a bit screwed over, right? Because who is it that pulled out? I think it's Parry that pulled out. I think another team pulled out as well. I can't remember who else. But it's a weird bunch of people. You got Excretion, let's see, Palos, Bob, Tino, Shanks, CML, Arthur. Like, am I going to be going as low as like 1, 2, 3? Because that seems harsh. These guys are all good enough to play pro, but how good enough to play pro? Don't know. Excretion, I don't know who they are. 5. Team Liquid, current format. Mickey, Nisha, Ace, Boxy, Tofu with Coach Blitz. Let's see. We give them... Right, so we'll come back to that in a second. Team Falcons, 1 TI. 1 TI pretty convincingly. They had a rough year, came back, found their form. They won TI, they get a 10. They get a 10 straight away, just for being a team that's stuck together for 2 years and won TI as that team. Pretty cool. So they get a 10. It's just standard. Team Liquid, they're kind of an interesting one. What do they get? Top 3? Top 3 at Fissure Universe? I'm giving them a 7 at the moment. 7. Team Spirit? Team Spirit are so weird because they're either a 5 or a 10. I feel like that's because I feel like it's either they're 5 out of 10 or they're 10 out of 10. There's like no middle ground with Spirit, right? They're either killing it on top of the world, or they're so do we give them a 7.5? We give them a 7.5. Let's go with 7.5. Spirit 7.5. You got a goat in Yatoro. You got an upcoming goat in Larley. You got Collapse, of course. You got Rue. You got Panto now. Interesting little move there. Let's have a look at BB team. I don't know with this squad. It does depend on Panto, I reckon, Gleb. What are we saying for Bet Boom? What do you think on Bet Boom? Anyone got any opinions on Bet Boom? I'm like 6.7, a 6.7. There you go. Look, I'm down with the kids. I said 6.7. Holy shit. Mouse, Chrysalis, Mid One, Boom, Yamich, Celery. This is kind of like this Mouse team. If I'm looking at the players and stuff, it's kind of like an Outcast team. It's like all the strays got pulled together and they're here to make their stand on revenge. I'm giving them a Dark Horse 6. You're giving them 4. All right. Being harsh. Heroic did pretty good at TI. 7. Naughtis, Vincere. Why was I going to say that? Navi, I think they're going to go from strength to strength to strength. 7.2. No. 6.9. They still got ways to go. They need to climb. They got to prove themselves more. They're 6. They're 6. They got to prove themselves. They're not in the 7 range. They're not with Team Liquid at all. No. Yeah. They're 6. Aurora? Current form, 7. I think Nightfall, Toronto, and Mira can do things when they put their minds to it. But I don't know. Yakult, 6. Team Horus, 5. These are all songs that I used in the vlogs. I'm just realizing they're all the lo-fi songs I used for the montages. That's why I'm recognizing them. They're off Artlist. Artlist.io for all your music for videos and stuff. Which one was this from? This one definitely has, I remember a bit with BZM in this one. Anyway, what are we doing? What are we doing? Tundra. Tundra, I'm giving a solid... I'm giving Tundra 8. Oh, media day for the 21st is confirmed. That's exciting. No, stop messaging me. Oh my god. I don't even know how to turn that notification off. Anyway. 10? Tundra's 10? No, we're underdogs. We gotta prove ourselves. I don't know how pure. Do you know what? Right. If I'm being deadly, like the players actually kill me and say, "Shut up, James. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about." But hey, that's fine. We'll deal with that when I meet with them. I don't know how Pure and Ari slot into the team at the moment as a non-Dota person. What I'm hoping is that Ari is relatively sacrificial. I don't know how much of a greedy POS 4 he is versus some of the other POS 4s. Whitemon and Moon, I know Whitemon and Pure, I know work well together. Laning phase, like Whitemon gives Pure dreamy laning phases, right? That season, there were not many laning issues. In POS 1. Sax is chilling for now. He's trying to decide what he wants to do. So yes, that's what's going on there. What I think is going to be interesting, I think is going to at least be the first chapter in the current squad's legacy story, is how Pure 33 and BZM work together. Absolutely. This Rostermania, wild, genuinely wild. But yeah, I want to see how the cores work together, because what do we have here? We have a greedy POS 1, we have a greedy POS 2, and we have the greediest POS 3 of all time. Like, up until he's got his auras or whatever item it is that whatever items he's got cooked for a particular patch, he is farming and taking as much as he can. What happened with Crystallis? His play style didn't quite mesh with the team. I think that's ultimately what occurred with the boy. He's over on Mouse now. There were lots of positives, and he was a super great person to have around. Pure is back, boys. It's good times. Will Ari be able to perform? You see, the thing is, the positive that Ari faces is that he's laning with 33, and 33 is going to micromanage his position 4 into being successful. And I think Ari has the raw skills and talent to do that. I think he's gonna, hopefully, as long as as long as those two get along, it's going to be beautiful, right? And then, of course, we got this boy here, this guy here, who's going to come back and create moments of cinema. Pure, Tops, and Ramses was an amazing season. Those three playing their games was psychopathic on occasions. Ramses was just like the unstoppable force. Topson was like, I will sacrifice everything for you while also farming. And Pure was just like, let me farm for another 60 minutes and then I'll be in to destroy everyone. I think it's going to be really, really fun to see them working together. Team's already in Singapore? Nope. They're in Europe. Blast Slam, first section is played online. And so they're playing in Europe because we've got Blast Slam groups, and then that goes straight into Fissure Playground 2 in Belgrade. You can get tickets for the final days of the Fissure Playground 2 tournament if you are local to Belgrade, or you fancy yourself a trip to Serbia, to Belgrade, to see your favorite teams compete. And who do we have? Here we go. Who's playing Fissure Play? Let's have a look at Fissure Playground. We got Bet Boom Team. We got Paravision. Paravision, one of the few teams not to make any changes whatsoever. We got Tundra Esports, of course. Heroic. Nigma Galaxy with a stand-in that we all recognize. Good old Toby. Toby was great for that one. Toby was a lovely guy as well, stand-in wise. We got Team Liquid going to be there. Team Spirit's going to be there. Team Falcons, Aurora, Vici Gaming, Team Yandex, Virtus Pro. Olagi Parande, how are you? You want to know when the next vlog is? Well, let me tell you. I'll be traveling out to the team on the 20th. So that is the day that I head over to meet up with the team. I'm going to be with the team for the entirety of Fissure Playground through to the end of Blast Slam Singapore. So we got that big chunk of time where I'm going to be filming with them. And we got an editor on standby who edits extremely fast. So the goal is to get a vlog out during group stages. Potentially a chill downtime vlog if we have enough time for some chill and downtime. And then maybe a final vlog if we make it all the way to finals of Fissure Playground. Those will be the 3 vlog slots for Fissure Playground. And then Singapore, I think we're going to just do one full kind of like film because it's only the last 4 days of the tournament. So just going to do a nice little film. And then we're going to try and find some time to do some other content with them, some short form vertical stuff. Everyone loves the vertical content these days. And some other stuff as well. Might try and live stream from Belgrade as well. Let's see how that goes. They are boot camping, Parser. They are all together right now. Boot camping. They're doing scrims. And yes. Did Netta choose Ari? That stuff, I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure Netta okayed the decision, and had almost these kind of like roster decisions. Anytime that we had a stand-in, like Mid One or Toby, or any of the other stand-ins, it has been a conversation. Obviously, the whole team's been involved in the conversation, but that sort of deeper conversation was between Coach Moon and Netta. Those are the two. When did we start negotiating with Pure? I don't know. I know that we started. I know that I knew about Pure stuff after we got knocked out from the international. As far as me knowing about Pure, so you know, that's probably not when we started negotiating. Who knows? I think that a lot of these transfer windows, if I'm correct, because I'm talking from just passive observations, I think there's conversations that happen. You got that block. You got that sort of end of summer into TI block. So I think a lot of initial conversations happen at EWC, and then those conversations continue through the sort of summer break bit between EWC and TI, and then they're solidified at TI. That's kind of like what I think the flow for transfers is. I'll definitely try and get some more Bulgarian jiu-jitsu from BZM. Let's see what he does. He won't have. He'll want. He's one of those people that likes to act up to the camera, which is really nice for me because it means that I get to film dumb stuff. But yes, some Bulgarian jiu-jitsu, maybe the Bulgarian Robin Hood as well. We always do that. Oh no, that's a PGL Wallachia. I have to do that PGL Wallachia. That's the standard for that. So yes, any more questions about the team or anything like that? Otherwise, I'm trying to think what we'll do. Look at this team. Look at this team. I got high hopes. I got high hopes. Go on, go for it, Oleg. Oleg He Parande. Ask away. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. That two-way conversation. You know what I mean? Two-way conversation. But yeah, goal is a lot more content filmed. Isn't pure being a non-fluent English speaker going to affect the team in practices and everything? Hey, Murdad from Iran? No way. That's crazy. We got someone cheering from Cuba. We got someone. Yo, I wanna hear some geographics. Let me hear where people are cheering for Tundra from. I want to hear this. So let's do the pure being non-fluent first, and then we're gonna do the yo, we got another Iranian. That's crazy. 2 Iranians. Respect. Pure being non-fluent. He actually is pretty good at English, and what I have discovered, sort of listening in on people and talking to people about this, is that a lot of Russian players will, when they're playing in the EU servers, will pick up enough English to be able to communicate Dota. So they can speak Dota. So a lot of people will communicate in English. I think a good example of that, and not to send people to someone else's content or anything like that, but if you look at Heroic, they did some comms videos or something like that, and you can hear their team, which is pure Spanish speaking, or Portuguese, I don't know, I'm not sure which one. Half the time they speak in English and half the time they speak in Spanish, and the reason that they speak in English is so their coach can hear them, and they can play speaking in English, but when it gets all passionate and like they cut back to the Spanish. And I think that's one of the things that does happen with Dota, especially if you play on the EU servers, is that you kind of pick up enough English language to be able to communicate. And that is, we got a Pinoy for Whitemon, hells yeah. Pasta from Iran, Arshia TBT from Iran, shout out from South Africa, Kyle from South Africa, Bulgaria, Raven, you're a BZM fan. Indonesia, excellent. Malaysia fan, hey. Oh man, we got some global fans. This is great. Right, what was it? Next we had Kyle with Ari has quite a strong voice and ideas about draft, which is definitely a strength. How would that work with other people on the team who also have strong ideas? Now this is one of the things that I'm wondering about as well. I think that that's going to be the test of Tundra, because you've got BZM, who does have ideas. He's not like, these must be my ideas. He's not as passionate about his ideas, but he's like, he has a good, I don't know, he's very good at the way in which he thinks about his lane and how it impacts other lanes and that kind of stuff. Whitemon is very much go with the flow. I will play what you want me to play. I will play what I enjoy and what I think will support the team the best. The trio of Ari, Pure, and 33 could either lock in sync perfectly, like a perfect jigsaw puzzle of the yin yang and third, like a Venn diagram of perfect Dota knowledge, or it could be chaos. I think that you've got 3 people who have very distinct ideas about the game, and it's about how they communicate those ideas to one another and consider one another's ideas and bring them into their own universe, because that's what it all ends up being. Neta has his universe of what Dota is and how the game is played, and Pure has his universe of what it is, and Ari, blah, 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 blah. And I think you need to be able to incorporate the other people's ideas into your universe and expand that universe. So it's about how they do that. I don't know why I use universe as a, I don't know how. And I think you're absolutely right. No one, not the player, but the YouTube commenter here. Ari and Netta can synchronize well. It's not that some pro players are bad. It's just more about the fit. And I think you're absolutely right. If you look at, like, I think if you look at Chrysalis, I think his playstyle, or Nightfall, Chrysalis, Duraccio. I think Nightfall's playstyle on the team was not the right fit for that team, and that's unfortunate because Nightfall's a good POS 1, but his playstyle is not the playstyle that was needed. Duraccio was the playstyle that needed. I think that iteration of the team at that point, they required that crazy sacrificial POS 1. So I think you're absolutely right. It's about the fit. So we're going to see what happens with Ari, Pure, and 33. Fisher Playground Tournament link is not available on Liquipedia. It is. It's under Fisher Playground 2. So it's Fisher Playground 2. There it is. We got an Israeli fan. Is that a Netta fan? General Tundra fan? From Burma, Philippines, Russia. Of course there's Russia. Pure, wasn't he used to be being a captain? Do they get along well with Netta in shot calling? You know what? I'm going to defer that question until I get there in person. I'm going to ask that to Noah. I'm going to find out what the vibes are like. I'm going to get a Noah vibe check. Noah, our team manager. Some say he's my brother. He's not my brother. However, he's like the clean, neat version of me. He's got a very nice trimmed beard. He's got long hair that he ties up, that's shaved at the sides and tied up at the back. I'm going to ask Noah, our team manager, about Pure and how he slotted in. Noah was the team manager for Entity, so actually worked with Pure while he was on Entity. So Noah knows Pure and knows who he is, how he works, and interacts with him for a long time. So there'll be some interesting insights from Noah. Any analyst or assistant coach role at Tundra right now? Unfortunately not. We have a very good analyst and Coach Moon, and they work super well together. So unfortunately not. I had a few tournaments with Navi. He's pretty solid POS 4. Nice to see orgs investing in young players because he definitely has room to grow. I think so too. I agree. I think he's young, hungry. He's got time to make a mark for himself. He's kind of like, I think it'll be interesting to see him linking back up with BZM as well. I think it's going to be great. And I think the more creativity we can bring and the more ways in which we can find that strat that no one knows how to play against, that's going to be key. And if Ari has the creative thinking that pairs up with Netta, how much does 33 earn? I can't tell you that. I don't know that. 33 earns some money. You heard some rumors about Pure not being happy with BB Team, and that's why he was underperforming. Do you guys think that was actually the case, and he can use all his potential as he already shown in Tundra, or he just fell a little as a player in general, and it does not have anything to do with the situations in BB Team? I think that honestly, you made a guess at how we'll end the slam. Tell me about it. Type it up. Let me know what that guess is. So with Pure, I think no. I think that the one thing that I know about Pure is that he cares a lot about the game. I think one thing I know about Bet Boom as a team is that they're a very passionate team. And I think that when there are team dynamic issues or there's, you know, this sort of like stuff doesn't feel right, it's magnified. And I think that happens in any team that's close with one another. If things turn not right, they turn not right. I wouldn't be able to sort of comment on the internal dynamics of BetBoom. I think they had some very successful outings, and at the start of the year, you know, they won. What was it? They won the first blast. They won the first blast slam. So, you know, crazy stuff from them. They were always in conversation. It's just, unfortunately, a high intensity team like that does run out of steam, and that's just part of like competitive toil. Either you find someone that you can play with forever, or you kind of go through that churn and you chug. If you look at Falcons with their previous season of Dota, where they were doing fantastic, they were great throughout that 2024 season. It's hard to keep that up. And yes, they won TI, but all of this season, all of 2025, would you say Falcons were a contender for TI if you think back on those results? I don't know that they were. I think that they had some moments of glory and had some moments of like heartbreak, but they persevered through it. They persevered through it, and they got through that kind of like downturn, brought it back up. And that's just how it is sometimes. You go through these cycles. Yes, and I think no one there has it spot on. I think Pure is that guy that wants to have a highlight in every single match. He's that one that wants our editor to be getting some anime clips ready so that he can cut them into his gameplay and do the zooms and the cuts and the hype music. You know, I think Pure, he wants those moments, and he'll pick the heroes that allow him to have those moments. It might mean that he has to go off and farm for a while on his Morphling or whatever, but then he's going to come in and he's going to fuck you up, like genuinely, insanely. Why did Saxa go inactive? I cannot say. He is chilling at the moment. But yes, he is inactive. The team needed to figure some things out. The anime editing guy at Tundra is awesome. Agreed. James G from the Philippines, he's a Filipino, is absolutely amazing. And he always comes up with the best stuff. He's also the one who was doing the anime, what's it? The anime, where is it? Instagram, Tundra. He came up with, he's been making the dumb, where is it? Yeah. He was making this stuff with the AI voices.
But guess what? We're not taking a break from the real action. Finding out who these beautiful people's favorite Dota heroes are. Let's go. My man, you look like you haven't blinked in 3 hours. Who's your favorite hero?
So he's been making these.
Juggernaut. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want someone who waits until the very end to get enough power and has an ultimate that is literally beating up your opponent so fast they have no chance to react?
Okay, Juggernaut. Yeah.
So yeah, we have an AI voice image of Sir Action Slacks that we can use to get him to say whatever we want. Which ain't the best of things, maybe. Who knows? Looking at how tall Saxa is, I'm starting to wonder if his ears go deaf from bending over. Well, no. Now the thing about Saxa is, he don't bend over for anyone. He will stand tall and proud. That sounds really weird. Holy. But yes, he's one that you have to speak up to. You have to shout up shout out to. So yeah, James G's great. And we're very excited to have some more gameplay for him to come through. Oh, yo, that's very much appreciated. Yes, we are UK based, but we consider ourselves a global Dota org. We like to bring in stuff from everywhere. We got a bit of everything. Will not for broadcast return. I need to speak to Cap and SVG. They wanted to ask. Yes, Mr. Alien Shuck. Yes, thank you for picking up on that. Very good, very good. Thank you for picking up on that. Not for broadcast. I need to speak to the guys. I need to find out what's happening. We're trying to figure out some budget things ourselves as well. So we are going to have to speak to them and find out. I really, really like Pure joining the roster. Tundra fighting, go, 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 go. Yes. Yes. And we get to see it tomorrow. Blast Slam. Group stage. It all kicks off tomorrow. Let's see. When do we play? We play at 5 o'clock BST, which is 6 o'clock CEST, which is 7 o'clock Moscow time. And the rest, I'm sorry, I cannot do those numbers for you because I cannot remember what the time differences are. But UK time, 5 o'clock. European time, 6 o'clock. Moscow time, 7 o'clock in the evening. Hype. First outing. Could it get any hyper, actually? Hold up. We got the roster of Mickey, Nisha, Ace, Boxy, and Tofu versus our boys in their first game. Holy. That's one to watch. That's one to watch. Also, KPI. KPI dipped from Team Liquid to go and... where's he coaching? Is he coaching Avalos? No, he's not coaching. No. Where's he coaching? Can't remember. They do have a good score against us. It's going to be interesting. Like, Tofu position 5. Hold up. Yeah, Gleb. No. Don't worry. We're all right. We're all right, Gleb. Don't you worry. And then we got another match. 7 o'clock British summertime, which is 8 o'clock European time, which is 9 o'clock Moscow time. Holy. KPI is at Aurora. You're absolutely right. That's going to be interesting. I think he's going to bring a lot of interesting thoughts to the old to the team. That's correct. Yes. Going to be interesting. Going to be interesting. See, there's all these other shakeups as well, right? There's the coach shakeups. That's pretty cool. And then you got those the final bosses. Like, I swear, like there's some teams that are like the scrappy heroes, and then there are other teams. I'm thinking in Souls like terms now, because I don't know why. I play a lot of Souls likes myself. I stream Souls likes on my own channels. So if you ever wanted to go and follow the Indie James, you can watch me play some Souls likes. Hey, self-promotion, shameless. I'm playing the first Berserker Kazan at the moment. Anyways, I imagine some of these teams as the hero that's trying to grind their way through the game. So like Liquid, us, I'd say Aurora in that sort of category. And then you've got these final bosses who I consider like Falcons, Parivision, Team Spirit. They're like the big ass bosses with the big old... So yes, we're facing we it's going to be tough times. Heroic? Yeah, I mean, I spoke with CAFs at EWC and at TI a bunch, and yeah, they're putting together good times. They're gonna go from strength to strength. I think this is an interest. This is going to be one of those rosters that you don't want to underestimate. And I think their performance at Fissure Universe might make sure that teams don't underestimate them, because, you know, first place in a tier 2 tournament, holy, you know? Going back to what Tontama said just now, Tofu was a position 4 while he was with the gaming gladiators. Those gaming gladiators. He was pos 4 with his mate Malady as pos 5 and Celery as pos 5. But yes. Yes, he's pos 5. It's boxy. I think it's fine. I think it's interchangeable, I guess. I think for Tofu, going pos 5 is interchangeable. I think it's not the craziest thing. I think it'd be harder for someone like Saxa to go pos 5. Partly because I know that he hates pos 5. Like, I asked him, would you ever go pos 5? And he's like, no, never. It's boring. So it depends on what kind of pos 4 player you are. If you're one of those greedy jungler pos 4 peeps, maybe not. If you're one of those kind of like, I'm going to support my laner. The amount of times Saxa would be off jungling and Netta's like 1v2ing. Yeah. It's just the way you play it, I guess. What else we got going on? What do people want to see from content from the players and stuff? Let's hear from you guys. I want to know. Is there anything that you're like, yo, more of this, please? Because I'm the man you got to tell. I'm the man that's going to be able to get this done. Yes. Going to be with them from 20th through to the end of Blast Slam 4. Any thoughts on Aurora's new lineup? Let's have a look. I think I talked briefly about it, but yeah, it's interesting. I think we're going to have to see how Makoto and Ollie slot in. Vlog. Okay, pass. I promise you there will be vlogs. Like that's the that is the minimum. That is the minimum bar to clear. I promise you there will be vlogs. And we'll chat to the players. I'll try and get some wordage from the team about Pure and Ari joining the team and what the decisions behind that. Parser. In-game comms. Now, this is something that's interesting. Because they are interesting, right? But at the same time, have you heard our players' in-game comms? We've got a couple of vlogs that do have them, but literally they're like, all right, I'm going to Wisdom Rune. Okay. Collect a Wisdom Rune. All right, I'm rotating. Can we stack this camp? Okay, I'm going on. Let's see who I'm going on Boxy. Okay, Boxy dead. Okay, we can push this. Oh, I'm going to ward here. Oh, I'm going to rotate here. I've bought this item. I've done this. It's like literally that is the comms. I think Dota 2 as a scene can learn so much from CS2. I don't think it's about the individual teams doing more content, but tournaments doing better. I think the CS scene has always been this, but CS is so much more like football it's the crowd helps with that. With Dota, you're like locked in for 40 minutes. With CS, you have these bursts of adrenaline into end of round. Time to a breather. Burst of adrenaline, end of round, time for a reader. You think Aurora's a bad team? I forgot to comment on that. Why is my nose so itchy? Anyway, I think that the main problem that Aurora will face is if this guy here stays chill or not. Will he be happy? Or will he be sad? I don't know. There you go. True, but our players, I'll see what I can do. So this is the relaxed sit-down sessions after games, fun interviews with getting teammates involved, learning players' history. Yo, that's a good idea. I'm going to make sure that our team does that. You missed the Whitemon laugh, it's so contagious. Well, that'll be back in the next log, I assure you. I missed that all the way through TI. That was some of the best time ever. Whenever Whitemon giggles and laughs, or when he's playing a game and trolling the team and overthrow, that kind of stuff, it's always good times. Toronto's pretty chill nowadays. He is. We just need to see if he's what was the meme that everyone was posting in the Telegram? Does Neta go to the Toronto Tokyo school? Toronto Tokyo University? Gleb, you'll know this one. What is so yes. Oh no, Luca, I can't talk to you now. I need to message him. Hello, Sigma. Yo, appreciate that from our boy Diaz. Appreciate that. Is there anything else we want to talk about? No, I'm going to load up Dota. I don't know if I'm going to play any Dota, but where is it? Library Dota, please. I'm going to vote on the sets. That's what I'm going to do. Another Tundra liquid game tomorrow. What you think? Holy. True Sight. I wish I could make something as good as True Sight. It takes a lot of effort. We'll try. We'll get some sit-down interviews with them as well. But the thing that True Sight has is that in-booth stuff. Like all those comms, but you see like the players' emotions as they're sort of comming them. That's what makes True Sight what it is, in my opinion. So yes. Right, where were we? Collects catch writing. Let's have a look at these. What we got here? Ace is very bad in your honest opinion, Diaz? Who knows? Not me. I don't know. 283 to go through. Okay, we're gonna have to start zooming through this. Sacks are coming back. I'm not sure as it stands. He is inactive, unfortunately. What's this? This is like a Mad Hatter set. I kind of like it. Alice in Wonderland vibes. Pango Red Dragon set. It's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll vote yes. Dragon Knight, Chicken. I mean, it looks like him. It's just not good enough. I love clowns. Me. Clowns are fantastic. This is a nice set. Can I make the Dota music lower? What are you talking about, Diaz? You want the Dota music lower? How's that? Is that better? You want that? No, maybe a bit lower. Like there? Yes? Nice. All right. We got the Joker set here. Very nice. Clown's good. Tick. Snapfire. Yeah, I wouldn't use it, but hey, whatever. Ventriloquist doll Pudge. Nice. Phantom Assassin. I swear I've already got this skin in game. No. Oh, what? Is this like a Weaver Spectral Assassin? No, it's not the Arcana. It doesn't get a yes. It doesn't get a vote. What's this? Earth Spirit. Is that like... That's Furion after Christmas. That's just Nature's Prophet after he's had too much pasta. How about food snack reviews from respective countries? Definitely something we can look at doing. 100%. Tontoma, would Tundra make more off-top videos for fans? I mean, some videos where they 5 to 6 doing something. I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but if you mean doing stuff outside of Dota, it's very hard to persuade them to, but we can try. I personally want to get the Tundra boys doing a escape room as a team building exercise and filming that. I think that would be sick. I like that. That's kind of cool. Yo, this one's super cool. Little wolf Ricky. Yeah. Escape room with the boys. Can we get that? Can we get that done? Maybe. I'd take, but like I want to do things like take the max rank. This is nice. Phoenix with some armor. Yeah, that'll do. Bane. This just looks like a recoloring. No. Queen of Pain. Kind of geisha-y Queen of Pain. It's alright. I like the coffin. Omni Knight. No. Tummy's cool. Face is kind of cool. It's not as cool as the eyeball one. But, you know. We deal with that. Medusa. There we go. I say we've already got this skin. No. Whoa! Look at him! Yeah, we give him a yes. What we got here? Winter Wyvern. As a snake lizard thing. Yeah, I'm down. Who's excited for Blast? Are we excited about it? Is it hype? Right, what we got here? Arc Warden? No. Marcy. Like it's clean. We'll give it for it being clean. Kez. Yeah, Pirate Kez. Hells yeah. Marcy as what? Ryu. Is this Ryu Marcy? Ugh. Nah, it's not as nice. It's not as nice. Nah. What's this? Anubis Outworld Destroyer. Yeah, fine. That's just ridiculous. Yes. Mars with a pirate. Oh, it's a little pirate Mars. That's kind of fun. He's got a trident as well. Parrot on your shoulder. Yep, we go. Does anyone have any questions for the team they want to ask? We're going to do this and then we're going to call it. So if you have questions, now's the time. If you have questions about Tundra as an org as well, now's the time. Center Warrunner. No, it's too far out of the game. That's kind of cool. There's lots of pirate stuff. Who is that? Oh, that's Chen? I guess so. Spirit. No, we saw the other one. The other one was better. Come on. Oh, for all the edgy boys out there. Yes. Ugh. I don't like his sunglasses. I don't know why. No. Kez. Kez looks like someone who showed up in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something like that. He's got that. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's go with that. It's gone silent. It's gone silent. It's all right. Keep with the light. No. I don't like these vampire sunglasses. Ooh, Gentleman Pangolier. A Gentleman Pangolier. With some, it looks like gin or something. I don't know. Yes. Pooch. Ugh. That's actually gross. Holy, that is gross. No. Yeah. Meepo, yes. Let's have a look at him again. Look at that creepy little guy. Ugh. No, that's cool, actually. That Pudge was cute, actually. Are you kidding me? This. Is there other Tundra teams aside from Dota? No, Gleb. Don't. At the moment, no, there aren't any other teams outside of the Dota team. We are a Dota organization. Is Tundra ever going to make a South America team? You guys have a lot of fans around here. I'd love to create content for you in Spanish. Hey, that would be amazing. That would be crazy. It's not on the cards at the moment. But who knows in the future? Who knows? Lots of teams are doing it. So it's just about trying to persuade people. Oracle. Clockwork Oracle. Kind of nice. Organizations need to focus on players so that team members buy team bundles, etc. Yeah, you see, the problem with those bundles is they just don't, like, year on year on year, like the past 3-4 years worth of numbers and things suggest that team bundles, unless your team spirit, don't make you that much money. Not gonna lie. Because it's only once per year as well. Like those stickers, I don't know why. There's just a different economic model with CS. You know those stickers that they have when you get to a major? You get to a major, you've pretty much funded your CS team from the stickers. It's from the sticker sales. You just need to get to a major. It's crazy. That's kind of cool, but it kind of deletes the Shadow Fiend. No, I will say yes for the Shadow Fienders. It's kind of cool. It's kind of outside of the Dota spectrum. Don't like the colors. No. It's better. No. No. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Another Ringmaster one. Hey-oh. What's this? I don't like the speaker. Don't like the speaker. Bounty Hunter. I'm a Bounty Hunter player and I don't like this. Sorry, guys. Do you have ideas about the new hero? I have 0 ideas. If it's going to be a barred turtle, if that's what it's going to be, or frog even, little frog bard, is that right? Am I right? Is it still rumored to be that frog bard? If it's going to be that kind of hero, I think that there'll be some aura elements to it. I think that music just sits with that aura vibe, doesn't it? If you think about the blasphemous game League of Legends with Sona, she has those little auras around her. I think that there could be some music aura kind of stuff going on. Let's see. This, no. Oh my god, Morphling got a skin with some actual polygons. Hey. Not too shabby. Grimstoke, that's no. Oh, yeah. They kept on highlighting the frog neutrals during the idle times. No. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's cool. I like that. Another Meepo. Why is Meepo getting all these Christmas ones? Spooky stuff. Insta-like. Yeah, that's kind of cool. See, that's the problem as well with these things. Like, the first ones I'm putting lots of thought into, I've got bored already, so I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Oh, cool, it's a bird pirate. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, cool, look, he's got, like, fish and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. I swear we've got something similar, but yeah, whatever. Right, I've got bored already. It's not good enough as an Undying. There are better Undyings. We already have this skin, I swear. Or a better one. No. That's cool. But Earthshaker has tons of cool ones. Oh, hell is that? I thought that was going to be like Queen of Pain. It's like Doom, Queen of Pain, all at once. What is this? No. 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 It's fine. Right, we're going to do like 5 more. We're going to get to 100 and then we're stopping. That's it. We're doing 25 more. No. No. There are better ones. This is another Mad... There's 2 Mad Hatters. Is that right? 2 Mad Hatters now. I think I prefer the other one, but we'll give that one a yes as well. It's kind of cool with his one eye. Yeah, we'll give him a go. No. Don't like the lack of hood. Feels very generic. No. I like the candle on his tusk. Yes. It's kind of fun. I like the dress that sort of extends out. Yes. Tide Hunter. Yo, he's a big old shark now. Hells yeah. There's just a nothing skin. It's a nothing skin. Crab Mother. Sure, Crab Mother. We'll go with Crab Mother. What's this? Are the teams ready for tomorrow? Ratoxer07. Hello, welcome back. I recognize that name. Yes, I am certain they are. They have been boot camping, scrimming, and all the rest of it. Oh, hells yeah. That's a nice Doom one. Without wings as well. That's interesting. Yes, they are ready. Ugh. He looks like he's stone. No, too low res. Whoa. Oh, God. Can you stand still so we can have a look at you? Yeah, you're fine. Legion Commander. That looks edgy and fun. I like that one. Oh, this is kind of cool with a big old claymore. I like a big old claymore. Hells yeah. I cannot wait as well. I'm looking forward to seeing Ari. I'm looking forward to seeing Pure. I'm looking forward to seeing Whitemon back in action. This Night Siren is barely a skin. That's kind of fun. I like the skull and the thing. Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing this team in action. What is with these vampire killer sunglasses? I don't know why. I just don't like them. That's kind of fun for the old boy. Why does Clinks always get these skins that barely do anything? That's fun. Like that one. No. Keeper of the Light. Yes. Ooh. The front is super cool. Okay, so it's like a tree. That's a pine cone. Tree vibe. Yeah, that's nice. Yes, some kind of Bride of Frankenstein vibe. Nice and fun. Centaur War Runner. Sure. Dragon Knight. That just looks like a... Yeah, that's fine as well. Storm Spirit. Yes. Oh, we gone past 100. Holy. We'll go to 110. Yes. Slark. First Slark one. That's gross. Yes. Oh, that's kind of cute. No. That's fun. We're at 110. There we go. Right, there we go. Do we have anything else we want to talk about, or are we kind of done for this update? I think we're kind of done for this update. I think I don't want to bore you with one of my games of Dota. I don't have the time to. Another 10. Another 10. You want me to do another 10? Oh, yeah. Can I do another 10? Oh, shh. It's bloody well gone. Oh, no. And then another one. That Undying is pretty cool, though. It's 12 a.m. Oh my god. Okay, well then, yeah, you need to go snooze. Blast Slam tomorrow. It's going to be hype. Hells yeah. Let's tune in together and watch it. At some point, we'll do some like Discord watch party thing. That'd be fun, I think. Is that a Brightburn poster? That might be a Brightburn poster. Let's see if I can turn up the light at all. You see that? Yeah, you can see the little figure of the kid. That is a Brightburn poster from the cinema. That's a cinema poster. So when they were done with the screening, a friend of mine gave me the poster because they worked at the cinema. Whitemon, I can't wait to see him back in action. Thank you, GG Liza. Yes, it's going to be hype. I can't wait to see them play. I cannot wait. It's going to be great. We have a great time. But yes, that does it for a little bit of a team update. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in and stuff. We did great on YouTube. 32 viewers. Insane. That's crazy. And on the Twitch as well. Good viewership going on. We're going to do more of these more regularly. I think once per week is the goal, to have a little bit of a chit chat, do some different things. And we also have bought the team some equipment so that they can join us on these things. We can start bringing guests on. We can start giving you the chance to ask questions directly to the players and the coach and everyone else. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. You won't have to be stuck with my ugly mug solo. So yes, that's kind of the plan. That's what we're doing. Good times rolling in. See you around BZM Bulgaria Pride, of course. And he's a lovely guy to boot. Yes, sir. We love that guy. We stan BZM. Right, that's it. I'm off. Peace. Have a good one. See you later. See you for Blast Slam. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. we play. Hype. I will catch you then. No, I won't. But yes, you have a good one. Goodbye. Have a wonderful evening. Go to